Hey, John Mylant here. Welcome to the second video in our 6-part series where we dive into the real obstacles that hold us back from succeeding like we want to in life. That voice in our head, oh man, it just never seems to shut up. You know, the one that questions your every move, calls out your mistakes, has a knack of reminding you of every failure you've ever had. Yep, the one we lovingly call the inner critic. So let's get to it. If you're anything like me, a little voice is more of a backseat driver than we really like it to be. Today we're going to figure out why it's there and what to do about it. So is that inner critic a protector or a prison guard? Now the first question is, why does the inner critic do this? Why does it relentlessly try to keep us in check? As if we've been put into a cage of our own making. Well, here's the thing, you guys. The inner critic is like that overprotective parent who thinks that every step you take is a potential trip hazard. Honestly, it's not trying to sabotage you. No, not at all. I think it's just trying to protect you. From what? From perceived threats, rejections, or even failures. Think of that inner voice as your brain's built-in survival mechanism. It's like a smoke detector. The problem is it goes off at the slightest hint of smoke, even when you're just toasting a bagel. It amplifies those fears, those doubts, and limiting beliefs, thinking this the whole time. Hey, if I just scare them enough, maybe, just maybe, it will stay safely tucked in their comfort zone. We can avoid any nasty surprises. The inner critic doesn't know the difference between a real, dangerous threat or an imagined one. Like a fire alarm that goes off every time you think of making a bold move of any kind. So why does the inner critic want to protect us? Now you might be wondering, man, why does it want to protect us so badly? Well, to put it simply, the inner critic is hardwired toward survival, not success. It is rooted in the primal part of your brain. The same parts that, in the old days kept us from being dinner from a saber-toothed tiger. Back then, avoiding rejection or failure could literally mean the difference between life and death. So, when we step outside our comfort zone, the inner critic gets all worked up, thinking that we're about to get kicked out of the tribe or face some kind of danger. So it tells us, stay small, stay safe, don't rock the boat. It doesn't know that we're not in danger of being thrown to the wolves, or in a modern-day equivalent, public humiliation. All it knows is that it wants you to stay away from pain, disappointment, or judgment. And this, my friends, is our comfort zone conundrum. While the inner critic's intentions might be rooted in survival, its methods are as effective as wearing a helmet to a grocery store. Sure, you'll be safe, but you're also going to miss out on everything life has to offer. Staying small and safe might protect you from some bruises, but it also keeps you stuck. You'll never grow, never take that leap of faith. You will definitely never realize your true potential. It is if you listen to the voice that keeps saying, it's too risky. So let's take a look at the big picture. This is where we need to make our shift. The inner critic doesn't need to disappear, let's be honest. We all know it's not going anywhere, as long as we are human. But we can start to reframe it. Instead of seeing it as a threat, we need to see it for what it really is. A reminder that we're about to break through something better. Every time that voice gets louder, man, it's just a sign that you are doing something right. So how do we deal with it? Well, stay tuned, because we're going to tackle that in the next video. But for now, my friends, just remember, the inner critic might be your brain's version of a life coach. But it's really bad at giving advice. It's not about avoiding failure. It's learning how to navigate through it. Till then, keep moving forward, even when that voice in your head tells you to turn back. Because you, my friend, are meant for more than just plain safe. Again, John Mylant, and this has been our second video in a series of 6. Just remember, if that voice in your head is loud today, that just means you're about to do something amazing tomorrow.